Welcome back to Elton J. Fernandez. The last week we introduced you to new products that we had bought. This week I'm going to introduce you to products that I've used for a while now. So it's called the Empties episode, of products that are now empty. So we're going to start with hairsprays. This one is by Schwarzkpof and it's called Got to Be Glued. It's super strong, very long holding and long wearing. I've used this to keep my hair very solid, so you can see it doesn't move. And I also like Percy and Reed. This one I got at Sephora's in New Delhi. It's a light hold hairspray, but it has enough hold for it to last all day. You can brush it out and reuse it, and it smells quite nice. Unlike the L'Oreal Elnet, which is world famous, it has that very strong aftertaste even. This doesn't really bother you when you spray it on, so I like this one. There's Bumble, which makes fantastic hair products. This is called Prep. I use this before styling anyone's hair really. It's a great product to begin a blow dry with. So you can spray it in damp or dry hair and then give it a blow dry, and you'll find that the finish is fantastic because the hair really glides through the brush smoothly without snagging. There's also this one by Frederic Fekkai called Coiff Straightening Balm. I like this product because it was very smooth for the hair to go through the brush. Even before using a straightening iron, it's very smooth. The hair just glides through and gives it a good stay. Label M's Thickening Spray. This gives some volume and body and thickness to the hair before a blow dry, or even just before blast drying it. This is a great product to add some fullness to the roots. And then there's this Surf Spray by Bumble, which is a sea salt spray. You've seen me using this in episodes past, but they might have been products by different brands. This one is by Bumble, and it's by far the nicest sea salt spray that I've used. So I quite recommend this. And the last hair product that I'm going to introduce you to is Moroccan Oil's Glimmer Shine. This one, it's like a lovely, there you go. That shine is great even on the skin. Of course it's meant for the hair, but I've even used this on the skin for shoots where you just need the skin to have that soft dewiness but not to look oily or shiny. And for the hair it just gives you that lovely finish. So this is a great finishing product, not so much a styling product for the hair. It adds some softness and shine. In the last episode I introduced you to a lovely moisturizer by L'Occitane. I've only started using that after having finished this one by L'Occitane called Immortelle. I must say it was a fantastic cream. You can see I've just sucked the life out of this bottle. The hydrogel is lighter, but at the time when I bought Immortelle, I found that my skin was drier, so I needed this richer sort of texture. If you're looking for a moisturizer that has coverage, works like a foundation, then there's the M.A.C Face and Body Foundation. This is the larger version and this is the smaller version. Now this is in the shades C5 and C6, C5 being lighter and C6 being a little deeper. The beauty about this product is that the more you rub it between your fingers or your palms or on your skin, the thicker the consistency builds. You can feel the consistency changing and becoming thicker, and the coverage becoming a little heavier. So it's still a light coverage foundation, but you can literally feel the product building. So that's a great product for the face and the skin. So there's a product by Lancome called Dreamtone Skin Corrector. This is in a number 3. I really like this product. It's number 3 has a tint. So you see number 3 has a soft tint right there, but the color doesn't really matter because it really blends into the skin. And I used to use this as a moisturizer under my foundation. So this is a great product and it has that dewy sort of effect. I love it because it almost feels balmy, but not heavy. And it smells of roses, it's beautiful. A Benefit Lip Balm. The packaging is brilliant. It's expensive, 1,950 rupees. It was expensive, but if you look at the product, I thought it was so cute. It's over now, but you can see that lovely fresh coral. I've used this on almost all the big actresses that I've worked on because it's so beautiful and light. So if I use it on myself, you'll see whatever little is left. You can see the color. It's light, but it's quite potent, right? The color, so it's quite beautiful. Fresh, it makes you feel happy, makes you look happy. Moving on to more makeup, this is a blusher by M.A.C called Pink Swoon. It's one of the loveliest, freshest pinks that you'll find, especially if you're lighter skin tone, not as deep as I am. I'll recommend it if you're really light skin. If you're a little deeper skin toned, there's this one by NARS called Amour, which means love. It's like an old rose, like a dusty pink. NARS also makes another blusher, which is not an empty because I'm still using it. It's called Orgasm, and we know everybody needs one. That's a lovely fresh pink with a gold shimmer ground within it. It's a very smooth formula. It goes on beautifully, but it has that dewiness because of the golden in it. So that's something I recommend highly as well. And then finally, with makeup, there's the two NARS bronzers that you've seen me using time and again. There's this one called Casino, which is a deeper bronzer, and there's this one called Laguna. So if I put them next to each other, you can see how much I've used them and how different each of them is from the other. Laguna tends to work better on lighter skin tones. Casino tends to work on deeper skin tones and richer skin tones like mine. So Laguna and Casino. You can also build Casino over Laguna if you want to intensify your contour. Great product to bronze your cheeks, to catch some sun and enhance those cheekbones. My team just flung this pencil at me because we're nearly done with it. It's a bourgeois pencil, ultra black. You've seen me using this as well. This is really one of the blackest pencils that you'll find. It's quite lovely and it doesn't travel all over the face. So definitely something I recommend. Then, for all of you lens wearers or people who go out all day and you want your makeup to last longer, but your eyes start showing that it's tired, you get bloodshot eyes, they start going red, or you're wearing lenses and your lenses feel dry. This is something that I use personally a lot. It's called Gentile Lubrican Eye Drops, and I like the way it gets rid of bloodshot eyes. So that's something I like. The last two products I'm going to introduce you to that I've been using for the past couple months is by The Body Shop. One is a body mist in the scent of Moringa, and one is a sort of parfum with the smell of honey. So the honey one's okay, but I really I'm very biased towards this Moringa. So I like wearing feminine perfumes. I love floral scents, and I particularly like this Moringa flower by The Body Shop. They make not only the body mist, which is much lighter, but they also make it in a perfume sort of a bottle, which is a little more expensive, but it's still worth the money. And I find that a lot of people have come up to me and told me that I smell great, or they've inquired about what I'm wearing, and then they're surprised that it's a female's perfume. But you know what? I love flowers. Who doesn't? So this is it, and more empties as we go along. So don't forget to write in and tell us how you've liked the video. If you plan on purchasing any of these products, do so. Tell me how you've liked the product after using it. Don't forget to share the video because sharing is caring. And subscribe to the channel because we have a new video up every Fridays. See you next week. So today we are going with the look by Scarlett Johansson in her latest movie that's going to be out soon. It's called Lucy.